Hello everyone! Today I'm bringing you a very special video in collaboration with Higgsfield, one of the fastest growing AI video generation platforms lately. Higgsfield was built with a clear goal: to make AI video creation truly creator friendly. In a single platform, we have access to multiple cutting-edge AI engines to easily create cinematic videos or images. We have all kinds of tools, and Higgsfield is really an all-in-one solution. As you can see here, we have all these tools and models on the right, from Nano Banana Pro, GPT Image 1.5, Flux 2, Kling 01, 1, 2.2. We also have the video section. Look at how many video models we have too, with C-Dense 1.5 Pro, Kling 2.6, Google Veo 3.1. We have Kling and a ton of modes that make creating videos much easier. We obviously have tools for editing videos, creating characters for our stories. Everything's in one place. Just check out the community videos to see how amazing this platform really is. In fact, if I go to my asset library where you can see some videos I've created, look at this one. I made this video with Higgsfield, and honestly, the quality is incredible. The images too. Look at this video here. It's seriously out of this world. I've never seen anything like it. And in this video, I'll show you a bit about how Higgsfield works and its main models, and we'll see step by step how to generate content with some of its most powerful engines like Nano Banana Pro, Kling 2.6, 1, 2.5, and the new Cinema Studio environment, which has caught my attention the most and is what I use to generate images. This way, we'll see a bit how it can be used in practice. So first of all, let's move on to Nano Banana Pro. We go to the image section, and if we look for it, we have it here at the top. Now, as you can see in this section here, we already have Nano Banana Pro selected. And well, if you remember, we previously brought Nano Banana to the channel. But you might be wondering, why would we generate images if we can directly generate video? Well, because often when creating a good AI sequence, it's best to start with a high quality initial frame or key image, so the AI has an exact reference of what we're looking for. And that's great for creating base scenes, storyboards, or any image we want to animate. It offers up to 4K resolution, creates legible text, has visual reasoning, generates consistent faces and recurring characters, produces more realistic faces, maintains identity, and creates more data-aware images. So let's use it. Basically, as I mentioned, within the platform image Nano Banana Pro, and here we are in the image generation section. Okay. Here we have all the images we've recently generated, and here we can upload up to 14 references. We have the aspect ratio option here where we can decide how we want the output. In my case, it'll be horizontal, and we can choose 1K, 2K, which is still unlimited, or 4K, which would require platform credits. Obviously, in my case, it's unlimited because I have the ultimate plan, okay? Everyone should check what their own plan offers. We have the option to do a draw to edit, okay? This basically lets you create an image from a drawing, or even draw to video, sketch to video, which is this option here at the end, okay? But obviously, since I don't have a drawing pad or anything, I don't think we'll need that. So I should mention we also have all these models, okay? We don't have to limit ourselves to just Nano Banana Pro, but we're going to use this model. We'll set it to 2K and we'll tell it we want an image, okay? This allows us to do it without limits. And we're going to think a bit about what image we'd like to generate, right? For this, I recommend you go to ChatGPT or Gemini, and from there we can think a bit about what image we'd like to create. Very well. First of all, I've gathered some reference images of this dragon and what we're looking for. This is more of a voxel style. We're going to try to have this dragon flying over a landscape. We'll also choose the landscape, and it's going to be this one here, okay? My intention would be to create an image where you can see the dragon flying over this landscape, all right? So we're going to describe exactly that to ChatGPT, and it's as simple as using the dictation feature. We'll enable it, and now we just explain it. ChatGPT, I'd like the dragon from the first image to appear in the landscape from the third image I showed you. Aerial image of it. I need to generate an image for Higgsfield, and I need you to give me a prompt based on these reference images so Higgsfield can generate a dragon flying over this landscape. Now we'll send the audio and ChatGPT will create the definition. So, a high-tailed dragon flying over a voxel-style natural landscape. Okay, this is the landscape. Since we'll be giving Nano Banana the reference, we'll save the image. It's fine because it will already have the landscape reference and know what to do. Obviously, what I'm asking is quite complex. I'm asking it to generate my idea based on just a few images, but let's send the prompt now. Test what comes out and see how it turns out, okay? We're going to click generate, and what we'll be doing now is waiting. Well, I'm sure many of you didn't believe me, but this is the image it generated, okay? I asked it to make 3, okay? Since it's unlimited, I can keep clicking and generating more. Oh, wait, we can generate up to 4 at once, okay? Well, it's not unlimited, but look at these images it made. I mean, honestly, this is out of this world. Now, I'd like to make the dragon fly over the landscape, turning it into a video, okay? Let's wait for the other images to generate, but this looks amazing. Look at this other image with the character looking at the dragon. It's incredible. For that, we'll go to the video section with 1.2.6, multi-shot cinematic storytelling, okay? It says, upload an image or a video. Okay, let's first see which exact image we want to upload from all the ones we have. For example, we'll upload this one here, okay? We'll upload it and describe the prompt. We do the same thing, send it to the same ChatGPT chat, give it this reference image, and I say, all right, now I have this image here. Now describe the prompt to turn this image into a video where the dragon flies over the landscape and moves in and out of frame. The prompt will start generating there. So what configuration do we have here? Well, we have, as you can see, all the different models and various camera effects too. If we remember, we selected 1.2.6, but we also have 2.5 here, and a bunch of camera effects that we can select directly to avoid having to define it, okay? If we go to Higgsfield 2, I'm sure it has many more effects as well. These are pre-established effects that we can use. We can define the duration here. In my case, I think 15 seconds should work well. It's true that 38 credits is a lot, and if I set it to 1080p, it jumps to 60 credits. Let's set it to 10 seconds to avoid going overboard and see what happens. So now we have the prompt here. It says, a stable cinematic camera, slight panning and tracking following the dragon, epic scale feel, smooth depth of field, slowly scrolling background. Well, we have what would be the perfect prompt, right? So we copy it, paste it, and we can hit enhance once if we want to adapt it to the one model and how it processes things. Now let's generate it. And right now it's in the queue, okay? Previous clips I generated were with Cinema Studio, which as we can see here creates videos using some model that's much cheaper. Basically generating a 10-second clip with just one video costs us 10 credits instead of 40, right? Let's see what happens. 1.2.5 is known for being an unrestricted engine that's well adapted to internet culture, okay? 1 is the option when we want more creative freedom in our prompts, including references and such. Many platforms limit or censor certain content due to image rights or moderation, but 1.2.5 is more permissive, okay? 1.2.5 stands out mainly because it has very little censorship, practically none, better audio, movement, longer duration, and more formats. It allows 10 seconds, as you've seen, 15 seconds, 1080 quality. And without a doubt, it's capable of generating really interesting images. Here we have some examples that even have audio, okay? I wonder if in my case it will generate audio too, I don't know. But we already have the video here. I'll press play to see what comes out. And yes, we have audio. Okay, so this would be the generation, right? Obviously, you can tell it's generated with AI and doesn't look as... It's not as impressive as with still images, okay? This is where we could use Google Veo 3.1, which is said to be one of the best models available. There was also Kling. Let's try to do it with Google Veo 3.1, Go. Quality 1080, 16:9, and maximum duration 58 credits. Let's go for it. As you can see, it also has audio. The audio has a... I have to say, well, I love audio, but obviously audio is the least important thing here. Obviously, we're generating a video, but it's not great quality, right? Not at all. In fact, they slap some music on there for no reason. I don't understand why you'd put music in a 10-second clip. But I have to admit, the dragon's wing flapping is very well done, and this video would look much better if you sped it up a bit when editing. So I have to admit the result is, it's good. I mean, it's good. It's done quite well. The way it generated the space and maintained the cubic shape of the world. Great, so we have the image now. Let's look again at the one version, okay? We've already seen that one. Now let's look at the VO 3.1 version. We can see it's much sharper, much more deep. The shot is different, but it's true that. Let's see, it's cool how it changes the landscape to ice. It's very well done. I have to admit, though, it's turned the landscape more into a Minecraft game and hasn't really preserved what was actually there. And I have to say that in this case, one wins for me, right? I mean, for me, it doesn't look that good. True, if you view it from far away and apply a couple filters, it might improve a lot, but I prefer this one by not adding so much detail. But now we have another model to try, Kling 2.6, which is a new model they've added that helps us make cinematic videos with audio, okay? Let's turn off the audio. Oh, look, if we turn off the audio, it drops from 10 to half. Okay. Ah, this is wonderful. And it was possible in the others too. No, it wasn't possible in the others. Wow, this one is wonderful. Let's see if it generates video as well. I should also mention that the audio of Google VO 3.1 is much better. I have to give it credit for that. Now let's try Kling 2.6, with a 10-second duration and automatic aspect ratio. I assume it's the one in the image, right? So let's click generate. Great, we now have the Kling 2.6 generated with a wide shot, okay? Which we can select here. I decided to create another video with an aerial pullback. We'll click here to change it. As you can see, the general shot is static, right? And only the background moves while the aerial pullback pulls, as would be the... But since I'm not generating people, I'm not sure how compatible it will be. So let's check the result, and there we have the dragonfly. Oh my goodness, wow. The others also created shadows. Whoa, amazing. This is definitely the best one. The others also had shadows, right? Well, that's the first thing I noticed, but here it was like, it was more realistic, right? The shadow? What? No, everyone, they've all done well. Wow, for me this is definitely the best, no doubt. Yeah, sure, they did the dragon's wing flapping very well. I'm glad we ended with almost the best one. Let's now see the aerial pullbacks when generated, see how it turned out. Well, there we already have the aerial. Let's see if it works for me, okay? The dragon approaches. Oh my goodness, honestly, huh? Whoa. Well, there it changed my dragon, and at the end, that tail there at the end. Let's see, I like it. I like the idea. At least when it zooms in, you can cut the video here, and the rest looks good. Okay. Very good, huh? Very good, very happy. Obviously, there are many more tools from Higgsfield, okay? And obviously, they're constantly updating the platform, but I just wanted to show you how you can easily generate images within the platform, just like I would do it. Of course, we can add even more details to the prompts we've created and make everything much more specific. In fact, in the description, you'll find both access to Higgsfield and a free training guide I created a while back. It's a free ebook to help you learn how to generate images, okay? And with it, you'll also learn how to generate videos. But without a doubt, the work Higgsfield is doing is incredible. It's getting more and more impressive. The tool is amazing. As I said, I use it to generate images and the results are fantastic, and the videos it creates are also, they're incredible, right? So not much else to add. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks so much to Higgsfield for partnering with me once again.